representing the United States, Anna Gay.
All right, Anna Gay going to open up with the toe hold. Your top seed here, under 21 World Women Trick Finals. Here we go. Anna Gay, toe 7 front to front, into toe 5 back. Toe back-to-backs, nice height and clearance on those back-to-backs. Surface back-to-backs into toe 540. Spins out, does some 360s. Toe wake-o. Now toe step line-o. Stomps that one. Toe step back, turns back front. Toe step back-to-back, turns toe wake front. Toe slide, toe wake back front. Whoa! Wow! There's so much movement going on at the end. It's so hard to zero in and call it, but the same idea we see from Neely Ross throwing a side slide on the downslope of the wake. Stevie, you look at this replay, you think, okay, where is she going to take this run? She turns front, goes back. We get the toe wake back, but where she makes up all this ground is toe wake front. Watch this, toe slide, toe wake back, now toe front.
The balance required to throw that toe side slide on that wake there it's almost superhuman. It's barely even possible. Anyone who's actually tried to stand on one leg on toe tricks can really appreciate how difficult.
I can just feel the inside of my knee burning when I look at that. I'm like, there is no way I would try that. And both Neely and Anna make it look so easy.
And this is why it's so fun, right? Neely just went down and threw down a huge run. We know she went fast. She knows she really put that pressure on, and Anna just responded. Anna came back. She was flying through that toe run, and you could see that look on her face, gritting those teeth and just going trick to trick to trick with no wasted time. She knows Neely got most of those tricks in, and she knows, hey, I might need to even go faster, get that toe slide in, and that's why she threw that toe wake back at the end. We don't know. Will that be in time? Will it not? Only the judges are going to be able to tell us.
Neely.
All righty. So here we go. Anna Gay, pass number 2. Here's for the championship. Wake 5, ski line back-to-back, ski line back. There's hook flip. No time wasted there. Goes half twist, turns front, goes reverse, holds the edge. There's the back to front. Now do we get the Mo back-to-back series? We do. Mo back-to-back reverse, back-to-backs at the very end. Whoa!
What is going to happen? 2 identical runs. Executed flawlessly. It's going to come down to time. It's going to come down to the judge's decision. But that is some of the most impressive trick skiing you will see
with Neely Ross that we look forward to throughout the year. These ladies on the trick ski, it's only a matter of time before that 11,000 point barrier is broken. But equally talented on the slalom ski and jump ski. So keeping the momentum from yesterday, hopefully, and rolling it into Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. She's already taken home 1 title here at the Under-21 World Championships. We saw her take home that trick title yesterday, and we also saw her claim and bump up her own tournament record here at the Under-21 Worlds with that impressive score of 10.530. So as you said, just unbelievable consistency from both her and Neely, just so often over that 10,000 point mark. And now Anna sort of getting on that north end of the 10,000 point mark quite frequently, and scores, right above that 10,500 point mark consistently.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was down on the dock just moments ago, just speaking with Russell and Anna, and I think there's a couple of those tricks, the ski line 5 that she's capable of doing that would push her to 10.8 and some other things. So it is right there. You're only a couple of tricks away. So enough about tricks. Here we are into the slalom finals with Anna Gay, pass number 1. Now you're going to see her go through the entrance gates right there, and she's going to start to negotiate her way down the course. 6 buoys in this slalom course as she turns number 3 and goes over to number 4. Just trying to feel out the water and conditions. I mean, just so ideal out there. The sun has come out, and for right now, the rain is holding back.
Yeah, I think the Weather Network's just playing games with us here, kind of making us sweat it out yesterday, thinking some storms are going to roll through, and not looking like it so far here this morning. Just another day of absolutely flawless conditions. Set up for some more personal bests today. We've already seen so many go down as the tournament's gone on, and as we look down the list here, we've talked about it, Jamie Bull, and some others. We could be seeing some more course tournament records go down.
So Anna Gay, official score 6 buoys at 14.25 meters. They are going 55 kph. and that's just going to get bumped up a little bit for the men. We'll see it a little bit later on today. So shortening that line, that's the name of the game in slalom. Makes it so difficult. They basically start taking out increments that have been allotted throughout history as the increments that we're going to stick by in the standard, but 14.25 really just a warm-up pass for Anna Gay and the rest of the field to get that first pass underneath and fill out the conditions. And like we say, there's no wind, there's nothing out there today. The consistency of the water is just going to be fantastic.
Yeah, and in slalom, usually you're going to see the skiers go out at a pass that's pretty easy for them, get a nice warm-up, and kind of work their way down to those harder passes. So looking to the third and the fourth pass to be those ones that they're really challenging for. So right now, Anna coming back 13 meters, 55 kilometers an hour.
And you take a look at that edge change right off the second wake that leads that ski into that beautiful spray and that backdrop we have here at Shalom Park. And 6 buoys once again. So a contender in the open. She's looking to bump up her score. I think that's really what Anna's goal here is this morning, is continue to boost that score. And we touched on it yesterday a little bit, Stevie. The ability for the athlete to make it into the finals, to make the cut, is that little extra motivation as an overall skier that you kind of get 2 bites at the apple. So the preliminary score is a lock, but if you can get into the finals, you have the chance to improve.
Yeah, and we talked to Jarrett Llewellyn a little bit about that. You know, one of the greatest overall skiers of all time, won many open overall titles, and that's sort of what he said his goal always was, just to get into the finals, to shoot for that finals, to give himself that opportunity to ski again. Anna's already done that. She is the leader currently in the overall race going into this. She has a fairly comfortable lead of 100 points, but as we look at Kennedy Hansen and Sadie Ferguson still off the dock, Anna's going to want to push that buffer that she has more, so she sits going through this slalom competition. She can be a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more confident that she's going to be taking home a second title.
All right, so they got the rope shortened up. They're going to pull her out of the water. I believe she's going to be coming back at 12 meters. And so the 12-meter line, kind of the pass before the pass where, you know, we see the 11.25 meters, the rope doesn't reach the buoy. So 12-meter line right here for Anna Gay, and pulling out nice and wide. And that helps the skier initiate their start into the slalom course. And here comes Anna. Pretty good start there at 12 meters. Solid turn at number 2. Waiting on number 3. Great rhythm so far. Off to number 5. Look at how early she is at 5. Just crushing it right there. Wow.
In doing that, that's significant. That's going to get her some more points for Team USA, as she did come into this event with a 4 at the 12-meter pass, so making it all the way through. So she's already improved 2 buoys on that. She's bumped up that overall score we talked about, and she's gaining those absolutely crucial points for Team United States.
And just touching on how early she was in the race from buoy to buoy here, plenty of space off the second wake. You see the spray of the boat, and right there she is waiting on number 3. But watch this. Comes around number 4, and I think she probably surprised herself a little bit here. I mean, just waiting. Okay, I'm at 5. Turns number 5. And 6 full buoys at the 12-meter line, going to come back at the rope that doesn't reach the buoys, the 11.25-meter line.
As we look here on her bio on worldwaterskiers.com, coming into the event with a personal best of 4 here in 11.25, and if she's able to get up and around that personal best territory, that's really going to push the remaining ladies. Right now, sitting top 3 seed, Paige Reaney with 4.5 at 11.25. So first skier off the dock here, Anna Gay, already through the 12 meters, and going to be looking if she can get, like we said, get into that personal best territory of ball 4. She could put herself into that medal contention and really put the pressure on these ladies coming out next.
Well, if 12-meter line is any indication of what could happen here at 11.25, Anna Gay can certainly contest this pass. Here we go. Let's see the start. Pretty decent start there for Anna. Gets stood up around number 2. Can she fight to get outside of 3? Just inside of 3, but you can tell Team USA, the crowd, they're pumped up about that score from Anna Gay.
Yeah, pushing it, improving her score by 4 buoys there. So really impressive skiing from her. She's bumped up her overall score. She's gotten a few more points for Team United States, and a great slalom performance for her. But let's check this replay out to see what happened. She had a great turn on number 1. Came into a tight line in a pretty good position, and then into number 2 you can just see a little bit narrow, just coming up a little bit short on her edge change, needing to really stretch that arm out to reach, and not able to get a good enough turn at number 2 to get over to number 3. So 2 buoys, 11.25 for Anna Gay.
Well, and we'll keep you posted. Yesterday we were pulling up the personal bests of a lot of these skiers on World Water Skiers as their profile had come up, and it was almost like, you know, we would have to make a spreadsheet of how many personal bests were being broken. And Anna, right there, your first skier off the dock, just 2 buoys behind.
Those tournament world's overall records. The current overall record is held by Whitney McClintock, who achieved that back in 2009 with a score of 2,750 overall points. And Anna right now, right on the door of that, 2,668 overall points. So within 100 overall points of that record, and you know, a little bit more here in the jump event could really help her close that gap.
Well, and up and over on jump number 1, and if you wanted to make up points, jump is the event to do it. There's no question about it. Jump is one of those events where you can have that jump that just kind of comes out of nowhere and sneaks up on you. You can go, what we've seen today, all the way up to 5 meters past your personal best. And here at Shalom Park, this is the place to do it.
Yeah, conditions are all set. This lake is known for big distances, and this is where these athletes are peaking for. Obviously, Anna does have the Worlds in sight at the end of the month, but this is a tournament she's peaked for in all 3 events. So if this is a time for her to pop off a really big jump, you know, if it's going to be a time, this is it.
So 39.2 meters on jump number 1 for Anna, and we'll get set and ready for jump number 2. And make sure the Cranky Ape is down there serving up food if you're on site. Also, so many tents. Go check out everything. The official T-shirt down at those tents. You want to go get that. It's just been a tremendous day up here, Stevie, and being able to work with World of Water Skiers on this gorgeous webcast, and then certainly the site. Everything is really shaped up to be just a picture-perfect event, and the weather said, no, we're not going to rain today. We'll come back another day. So right now, everything looks ideal as Anna Gay pulling out really wide right there. You see maybe drifted back a little bit in the turn, but pretty good speed, pretty good lift. We'll have to see where that ends up.
Yeah, she hasn't improved on that jump yet. Came into this with a 41.5 meter jump, so that's really going to be the mark we're looking to beat here. Not sure Anna's quite at the level with her jumping right now where she's going to jump up to that 45 meter range where I think we're going to need to see on the podium, but like we said, she's probably got her eye on that world overall record, and she already has the women U21 trick record in her bag, so a big jump here, and any improvement over that 41.5 meter jump is going to help shim that gap up between her and Whitney, and you know, we could see another world overall record, tournament record go down here.
All right, so Anna Gay 40 meters on jump number 2, getting set and ready on jump number 3. It'd be cool if we knew the exact calculation in meters of what it would take for Anna to take that overall, but I would have to say, I mean, really, probably if she can get over that 42 meter mark, that probably would be enough. Trying to take a look at, too, what she had in the preliminary round.
Yeah, so with the 41.5, so she's about a meter away.
It's about a meter.
And as we look at that overall race, she is commandedly in the lead, but she is going to want to continue to bridge that gap between her and Kennedy Hansen. Young Kennedy Hansen just sitting about 150 points behind her right now. So Anna not only looking to break that record, but to hang on to that top spot and go home with the title. Defend her under 21 overall title.
All right, so that one, jump number 3, is going to be right in the same range as her first 2 jumps. In the driver's seat so far in this overall race, Anna Gay having a solid performance here on Saturday in the final round of trick and jump. You see that, Stevie, the direction from right to left right there. A good shot of that.
Yeah, really a great style, and I know Anna sort of in her 3 events was jumping the latest. So she's been jumping the least amount of time, but really has a great technique. And the only thing I really see from her there was a little bit early out in her pullout, pulling out a little bit early of the towboat, drifting back and not carrying that speed that we talked about. And starting from a faster speed obviously is going to mean you're going to hit the ramp with a faster speed, but there's also the factor of staying out wide of that towboat. The more you drift back, the closer you're going to drift into that first wake, and the less time you have once you turn to accelerate through that ramp. So that's why we're going to see a lot of our top athletes way up on the boat, carrying as much speed as they can, turning from their